Hey everyone, welcome to the ICC here in Belfast for this year's Holiday World exhibition. If you're planning a holiday, if you need some inspiration, this is the place to be at. Maybe you're thinking about a luxury cruise, maybe you're thinking about a drive across America, maybe you're thinking just about a staycation or a cultural city break. This place has everything that you need for your holiday, so stay with us over the next little while. Okay, so Jonathan, we're back at Holiday World. You guys are back for another year. You keep coming back.
Absolutely. Headline sponsorship again, second year in a row for Bookit by NI Travel News. I mean, it's the most important part to the start of the year, the peaks booking period for the travel industry. Holiday World kicks it off for everyone, and we're delighted to be the headline sponsors of that.
So for people who don't know, tell us about Bookit. What exactly is it?
Okay, so Bookit is a platform where you can subscribe to it. It's a yearly subscription for £10 or £8 at the show this weekend. So we had a sort of gap in our business from the point of view we were being inundated with all the greatest offers from travel agents across Northern Ireland. And so we came up with this platform where you can subscribe £10 a year. We will send you the best offers each week on a Friday. It comes through to you as an email at 2 o'clock. So all the travel agents send them into us. We filter through. It's not just a marketing tool. We get rid of just the marketing ones, but we get the really good offers and we send them to you every Thursday or every Friday. Yeah. So big development for this year in our first anniversary in May. We added a members hub onto that. So we now have discounts for the members, no extra cost. Car parking at Belfast City Airport, 10% discount. And you know, parking is very expensive, exactly, so that gets your money back straight away. We're linked up with the Galgorm group, so 10% discount in Galgorm, Crawfordsburn, the Rabbit Hotel, and City of Derry Airport, and lots of other special discounts in our hub for the members. So that's coming every week. Brilliant.
So here at Holiday World this weekend, you can actually pick up a bargain here. We've just picked one up from Madeira.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. I've been to a wonderful island. I was there a few years ago at a conference. So yes, I mean, it's great to have the heavy-hitting sort of big travel agents in Northern Ireland here from the point of view of Oasis, Hayes and Barhead. These guys are going to give you all the great deals, whether it be for cruise, long haul or Mediterranean, and great. All the options are here this weekend.
Yeah. Of course, a big push on American holidays as well. We were chatting there about Nashville, which is a city that I've just fallen in love with.
Yeah, like I say, we were both there last year. Nashville, safest American city I've been in. And of course, Travel Solutions are here this week for the first time with their American Pavilion. So lots to offer. Yes, the direct flights now with Aer Lingus from Dublin is just fantastic. The options are there for you. And I love America.
So what's next in your travel list then?
Going away for a break after this for Tenerife, just to get my head short. It's been a busy time. Talking about some sort of Mediterranean type food. We were in Malta last year, which I really enjoyed, and back to some Greek island stuff, I think. So yeah, that's us for next year.
Brilliant. Well, enjoy your weekend.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Okay, we're talking American holidays now, and we're moving to Oklahoma. Matt, a big year, 100-year celebrations going on.
Yes, and we're all set, ready to go, and lots of new neon signage in the state, lots of good roadway signage too to help folks stay on the route. Diners refreshed, just a lot going on which will be there for years to come beyond the centennial. But that's our focus this year, and looks as if it's going to be really busy. And then, of course, in 2028, we're going to have 2 Olympic events, of course, in the Summer Olympics. So future's looking great, and just looking forward now to speaking to folks in Belfast here and then down in Dublin in a couple of weeks' time, and getting the message over.
Brilliant. Okay, so when we think of Oklahoma, I mean, it's obviously part of Route 66, which is always on many people's bucket lists, isn't it?
Yeah, and we've got the longest unbroken drivable stretch. And Route 66 was conceived by a guy in Tulsa, in Oklahoma, which is right on the route, in the 1920s. So lots going on. It's really important for us that the road's preserved. Yeah. But there's lots to do as well just off the route, which we are always on the lookout to encourage people to look for and explore cowboy culture. Lots of Native American tribes headquartered in the States, so all sorts of stuff to do beyond the route.
Yeah, and of course, as well as the cowboy culture, you've got music, you've got food plays a big part as well.
Yeah, farm to fork food is quite a big thing now in the state, and as are microbreweries. Quite a lot of award-winning microbreweries popping up literally all over the state. And of course, we've got 38 state parks, all built around water. So it's not the dry state that you would imagine, and they're really accessible for families, young families. So absolutely loads to talk about.
Brilliant. So for anybody who's thinking about doing Route 66, what's the kind of first main piece of advice you would give them for planning?
Take as long as you can. Or what a lot of people are doing now is do it in 2 sections, 2 separate trips. Take as long as you can and give yourself a break off the route. Maybe the occasional extra special hotel or bed and breakfast, which are really, in a lot of cases, historic houses in the state, and get some solid advice from a good tour operator. Travel Solutions are going to be really good up here, but US specialist operators, have an hour with one of them and plan as much as in advance as you can, but leave yourself a little bit of space to do stuff that occurs to you that you didn't think you were going to see when you sat down to talk about it, and you'll be surprised and delighted with it. Friendliest people you could imagine in the state as well.
Brilliant. Well, some great advice there, Matt. Thank you so much. Thank you. There we go. Travel Oklahoma and, of course, Route 66 as well. Okay, let's find out about somewhere that I haven't been to, but it is on my wish list, and that is Madeira. I know you're promoting the hotel today. We'll talk about that in a second, but why should we come to Madeira then?
Madeira is basically an all-round destination, the weather all year round, 3.5, 4 hour flights, a lot of things to sell, also the activities, not just sitting by the beach all day. It has a lot for everyone. Basically, I'm 29. The young guy in terms of Madeira is usually known for the older clientele, but it's changed a lot. So you're getting a lot of couples, newlywed as well. So it's changing, you know.
Brilliant. Okay, so tell us about this hotel then, the Savoy Palace.
Yeah, we're the #1 luxury hotel on the island, one of the best in Europe. So it's definitely the one to stop by. Location-wise, you can't beat it, especially if you're coming to Madeira for the first time. You don't want to be too far out of Funchal, in my opinion. Walking distance to everything, it's fantastic, you know.
We're on our way to Madeira. What's this in front of me here as well?
This is wine, but we don't promote drinking, you know. It's nice. It's a Madeiran wine. There's different. This is a sweet one, I think.
Yeah.
You can get dry, sweet. It's like sort of like a Porto wine. People think Madeira also is the Madeira cake.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
Not true.
No,
it's not true. No.
Really?
It's the island of Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
He's actually getting married, and he's going to have his wedding apparently in our hotel. He's been many times with us, so again another selling point for our luxury hotel. So yeah, if you want to style the life of Ronaldo,
yes,
why not get it for $875 for the week? It's a bargain, you know.
875, there you go.
Couple, yeah.
It is a bargain. We're coming. Madeira, we're on our way. Okay, we know how fabulous Donegal is. We're going to find out even more. Niall's going to tell me all about it. Niall, first of all, I went to Bundoran for the first time recently. Never been there before.
Yes.
Fell in love with this area.
It is. I have to say, it's a fantastic location. Just at the start of Inishowen, or the peninsula itself, anyway. And just as you might have seen, great beaches. Empty beaches, which people are surprised, and also we've got a lot of great attractions apart from the beaches themselves, and hill walking with things like Wild Ireland, the Maritime Museum, Doe Famine Village, Glendowan Crafts, and really there's something depending on whatever age you are, whatever you want to do, or sports, whatever. There's just a lot of it in Inishowen, and we're right beside City of Derry Airport for people to get in. Good infrastructure too of one type or another, and then the rest of Donegal. Of course, great things to see and do, you know. Right,
I'm coming back soon. Tell me what else we can do. Let's see what we got here. What's this one? The Wild Alpaca Way. Tell me about this.
This here is up in Malin Head. The very point is where, of course, where Star Wars filmed more recently. Anyway, Obi-Wan Kenobi and all that there. And a local farmer decided he would purchase a number of alpacas, and now he's got about 40 of them. And you can go up and you can walk these beautiful animals. You can walk these beautiful animals around the head, looking down onto the beaches. Like, the views is spectacular, and really it's great fun and really interesting, and you can do it in couples or family groups or even larger groups of one type or another. But there's just around that location too, you've got great, if you're into beaches or wild swimming or heritage, green, and you've just so many of those other wee things. Wild Ireland, which is opened to a year or two, just only literally about 15 minutes from us. You've got a great range of wolves and bears and aquatic now anyway. They've got otters and one thing or another in there too anyway. So there is stuff for also the good weather, but also say sometimes the weather isn't great, and I always say it's not the wrong weather, it's the wrong clothes, but there is also indoor stuff too now anyway, and people are now great selection of hotels and eateries, and also like camping and motorhome parking anyway. So we are finding more and more people venturing up into the very north part of Donegal, and often it's a place that people haven't visited. The one comment too, a lot of people have been to other places more down south like Galway and Kerry, and when they come up and then show, and they just can't get over the scenery. They said, why have we not been up here before anyway? So it's really like a hidden gem, but now people are getting to know about it, and it is on the Wild Atlantic Way, and it's a gateway also into the Causeway Coast and Glen. So you're only a short, like we're on the border too, so you're only a short drive from all those locations too if you want to go there.
Fabulous. Now I see Kildaff Beach popped up behind me on the screen there a minute ago. McGrory's, that's the bar up in Kildaff that I haven't been to in a long time.
And it's great to see, and it changed ownership recently, which is great, and a lot of new investment. I have to say, a lovely location, very famous for its music. They do a lot of music gigs there too, and they've also just launched their own whiskey there just a few weeks ago. Doherty's Whiskey just launched it anyway, and again it's a great location and great. It's a blue flag beach too for swimming too anyway, and people love a traditional wee Irish village with lovely wee shops and all too anyway. But McGrory certainly is a great location in Kildaff too itself.
Coming back soon. Give us your website that people can check out for more info.
www.govisitinnishowen.com. Just if you Google Go Visit Inishowen, you'll get us.
So our journey around Holiday World continues. The big push this year on America. We're going to find out a lot more now as well. But am I right in thinking, first of all, that people are a little hesitant to go to the States these days?
You will hear that, but to be honest with you, that's not reflecting in the bookings. Right. We are still getting quite a few bookings to America. It's still quite good value for money. Thankfully, I'm not long back from Nashville. It was absolutely superb. Yeah. Loved every minute of it, and can't wait to go back.
The same with me. I went to Nashville for the first time last October and just fell in love with the place. I mean, everything, the music, the culture, the food. I've never eaten so much fried chicken in all my life.
Yeah, I know the feeling. And the thing was, before I went, all the stories about the prices, I was actually a bit hesitant, thinking, oh, am I going to have enough money?
Yeah.
Out in Nashville, you get a beer for $6.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be bad to that.
Bad, exactly.
You wouldn't get that in Belfast.
Not in the city centre, definitely not.
Definitely not.
So when you talk about Nashville, I mean, if you go to Nashville, there's other things you can do. You can Memphis, you've got Dollywood, you've got everything.
You have everything, but to be honest with you, there's so much to see and do in Nashville. Yeah. I actually made a record in Nashville when I was there, yes. I made a record, it was great. We went to the studios, and any customer can do it. Wow. So it was great fun, and you get the gold plaque and what have you, and it hangs with pride in my house. much to the annoyance of my children.
Yes.
But anyway, no, it was a brilliant experience. Downtown, we did the whole tour. The tours were fantastic. There was so much to do. We weren't there long enough. We could have spent another week seeing round all the various things and going down to the like of even, you can take a trip down to see where the man himself was, Elvis.
Yes,
I know I'm not a fantastic Elvis fan, but it's still nice to go and see. And then, of course, I've got people here going very shortly, and they're going down for the Mardi Gras down, which is not that far to go. So you will not have a problem filling your holiday up with various adventures.
And of course,
things.
when in Nashville, you got to do the Grand Ole Opry, which we did as well. And I got a backstage tour and got to meet Brad Paisley.
Oh, well, you did better than us now, I have to admit. The thing about the Grand Opera, you don't know who's going to be on.
Exactly.
But I must admit, we weren't disappointed. There was 5 acts, and every one of them was brilliant, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, I wouldn't say I'm a fantastic country fan, but I must admit, I really enjoyed it. And down the honky-tonk bars and what have you, absolutely superb.
And of course, every country music star out there has their own bar on that honky-tonk road.
Yeah, well, we were in Bon Jovi and all the various ones. It was first class.
Yeah, we could talk about Nashville all day because I love it.
yes,
But the screen is moving behind me here. I see New York, Philadelphia, Atlantic City. Tell us about that.
Well, New York, you know, it's, as I say, the Big Apple, where it never sleeps. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've done it a couple of times. And even you go back, you still go on and see more that you haven't seen the last time. And as I say, I thoroughly enjoyed it. There's so much to see and do in New York. Times Square, sure, it's something, it's iconic. I stayed right in the centre of Times Square and just loved every minute of it. So there's plenty to go out round, and we've got brochures here. So if any customer wants to come along and see the various things, we've got tours of all of America. We've tours of the New England area as well. So we have all this information. So if any customers want to come onto the stand, get expert advice, get an idea of what you can do, please do so. That's why we're here.
Brilliant. And give us your website as well they can check out.
Okay, well, it's travel-solutions.co.uk. Obviously, www.travel-solutions.co.uk.
Brilliant. Good to talk to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, we're staying closer to home now. We're off to Bundoran this time, the Great Northern Hotel. I hear great things about this hotel.
Oh, we have a beautiful property. It's the 4-star Great Northern Hotel, newly refurbished, and it's on its own 18-hole golf course. And our golf there is just €40 per round, which is very keen for the wonderful golf course that's there. But we've a family-managed hotel, Brian McAniff Hotels, and we have our family guests, but we also have our Golden Year guests, and a lot of people from Northern Ireland come to the hotel. From Belfast, it's an hour and 45 minutes, and it's just such a good road all the way. And we love to have our northern visitors with us in Bundoran.
Fabulous. And you also got great entertainment. I see my good friend Dominic Kerwin's behind us here.
Yes, Dominic is coming in May. He brings a lot of people over from Scotland and England, but a lot of northern people as well, big fans of Dominic, and the south as well. He's a wonderful entertainer, Dominic, and he has a lot of guests as well, of course, his son and a lot of other guests there too joining us. And then I also have my midweek music breaks right through the year, and I actually do coaches from Belfast. We collect in Albert Street. We look after everybody from they leave home until they arrive at the hotel, and they go back home again. They're on their coach. All their suitcases are taken care of when they come to the hotel. And we have great packages with big stars as well.
Big stars. Who have we got? Who have we got?
We have the likes of Louise Morrissey, John McNichol, Robert Mazzell, Mick Flavin. We have Declan
Uncle Hugo.
And Hugo, of course. Brilliant. And Jim Devine and Hugo Duncan. Absolutely brilliant. And like our rates are so keen. 3 dinner, bed and breakfast, and your music every night.
Wow. Where else would you get it? Right. I'm getting on one of those coaches. I'm coming to Bundoran.
You are
Dominic, I'm coming to see you.
Very, very welcome. We'll look after you. No bother.
Okay, let's continue our travels around America. This time we are off to Oregon. So tell me this, why should we all go to Oregon then?
Well, it's a bit of a hidden gem, I think, for a lot of people. And a lot of people may know the name, but they don't really know where we are. But basically, we are just north of California. We are a large state. Obviously, from Northern Ireland, you can come in to London, connect to London, non-stop into Portland. Also, from Dublin, you can fly non-stop into Seattle, which is just 170 miles north of us. So there's kind of lots of different ways of getting to Oregon. We kind of have a bit of everything, to be honest. We have 360 miles of coastline. So everyone knows that coastline from, the Pacific Highway in California. We're all a bit, we have to go to California. You don't. That Pacific Highway goes on up north from San Francisco all the way up to Seattle, and then obviously north into Canada. Absolutely stunning part of the States, a very rugged, dramatic coastline, where films like Point Break were filmed, and The Goonies, and lots of filming goes on the Oregon coast. Also, we have mountains, we have great wine, particularly Pinots. We're very, very famous for Oregon wine. We have a huge wine region because we get long, hot, dry summers. So if you're in Oregon in the winter, you're probably going for skiing, and if you're going in the summer, you're going to do a self-drive trip. And we have Crater Lake National Park, deepest lake in the USA, basically a volcanic crater that filled up. So you can drive all the way around the crater rim, which is like 33 miles around. It's stunning, like year round. It's one of those places you come around the corner, a bit like if you've come around the corner of the Grand Canyon and you suddenly see it there. It's just breathtaking. Very outdoorsy state. You can do anything that you can imagine, from dune buggying, kayaking, abseiling, you name it, you can do it in Oregon. And just a lot of history, obviously a lot of Native American history as well, the Oregon Trail. It just has a bit of everything. We have mountains, we have valleys, wine, sea, everything you can think of, really.
Brilliant. Of course, if they want to book, they can do it through Travel Solutions, can't they?
Yep, Travel Solutions. We're very happy to be here partnering with Travel Solutions on the stand over the show. And they have obviously a very wide reach in both Northern Ireland and Ireland. So, come to them and see their offers. I know they've got some offers to Oregon.
Brilliant. Well, enjoy the rest of your day at Holiday World.
Thank you very much.
Right, we're staying closer to home. We're staying staycations this time. We're off to County Louth. When I think County Louth, the first place I think of is Carlingford. Love it down there.
Everybody has been to Carlingford. If you've been to County Louth, people tend to have been to Carlingford.
Yeah. No, that is the most popular place. Then I was in the Ballymescanlin Hotel recently, which I fell in love with that place.
And then you visited the Dolmen that's in the golf course. Yep.
I don't think I left the bar that weekend, so I'm going to have to go back for another visit, aren't I?
Oh, well, that's a great idea.
Yeah, isn't it?
Perfect excuse.
So what else could we do then in County Louth?
Oh, it depends what you're into. If you're into mountain walking, there's loads of trails out Carlingford, up the Cooley Mountains, Slieve Foy. There's loads of historic, as our tagline says out here, it's legendary. It's the play on words of all the myths and legends, like Cuchulainn. We've Cuchulainn Castle, we've whole heritage trail, all the historic sites, and then the legendary As, and it's just brilliant. It's great. So it's known for its nightlife in Dundalk, Drogheda, Carlingford, RD especially. There's just, anything that you can think of you want to do. We've got the mountains, we've got the seas, we've got the nightlife, all the entertainment.
Wow. I need to go to Drogheda. I think I've only been in Drogheda once.
Once
in my life, yes.
So you're going to do a tour. You're going to go to Ballymac and go to the Proleak Dome, and you're going to do Drogheda and go to do the historic trail. So, okay. You're going to have loads today. I'll give you loads of information.
Fabulous, we got that. And I see golf courses down there as well, so for the golfers, popular location?
Oh yeah, it's great. We have golf links and the normal golf courses as well. Yeah.
Fabulous, all right. Well, enjoy your weekend at Holiday World.
Thanks very much.
Let's talk airports now. Let's talk Belfast International Airport. Deborah, every time I'm there, it seems to get bigger and bigger.
Oh, Robin, it's amazing. We are doing so much work. We're really transforming your takeoff. That's what we are really committed to do. We're in the middle of a £100 million investment programme.
Wow.
We have, as you can see, the whole front of the building has changed. We've changed all the security. We've really transformed the duty free, which is doing really, really well for us. Next stage is we are doing all the internals. So all the floors and seatings and all of that, and really changing the catering catering and the retail, and giving people more choice and more options. So it's a 5-year project. We're halfway through it, so it's great. It's exciting to see.
And of course, I'm always grateful for the business lounge as well. It's lovely just to relax in if you have a bit of work to do before getting on that flight.
Absolutely, the Causeway Lounge is always popular. It's on the list as well. It'll be next up for getting a refurbishment and a reconfiguration. So yeah, there's lots happening. You know, there's 7 million people are flying through us every year, and we're so grateful for that. But really committed to the connectivity, really committed to growth, and delighted to be here at Holiday World today. You know, holidays are our business, and it's lovely to see and feel the real buzz around the place. Support our travel agent partners and our airline partners, and just keep promoting all the routes that we have.
Exactly. Of course, there's more and more routes happening all the time as well. And I suppose still the most popular holidays of the year are the summer holidays, the Spains and places like that.
Yep, summer still are very much our peak. We absolutely love to get away. Alicante, Malaga, all those ones down in Spain, but equally out into Greece and Turkey, and then we've got Tunisia and Egypt and that kind of thing coming along, so giving people a little diversity as well. Again, people still love city breaks, don't they? They still love, but summer still the peak holiday period, and also lovely to see a lot more tourists coming to Belfast, which is amazing to see. The city's just changing before our eyes.
It really is. So what's next on your holiday list then? Where are you off to?
Do you know, I am a big Spain fan, I have to say. Chatting to the ladies at Portaventura there, so Portaventura World's great for the kids, so that's my next stop.
All right, enjoy your weekend here.
Thanks so much. Bye.